Hello, my name is Megan Kaun, and I'm a Zhineng Qigong teacher and healer. Today, I wanted to talk about super abilities. There's been some information in media about Qigong and super abilities, and I thought it was time to talk about it. So, in Zhineng Qigong, super abilities are considered to be a natural side effect of our practice. And there are many stories of our Grandmaster, Dr. Pong, having all sorts of super abilities, including remote healing, direct knowing, levitation, psychic abilities, of course, miraculous healing, telepathy, telekinesis, all of them. There are stories about him and the people associated with his Qigong medicineless hospital possessing them. And in my experience in Qigong, I also have witnessed myself and others developing moderate super abilities as a natural side effect of the practice. In fact, healing itself is considered to be a natural side effect of the practice. So these things are not, it's not what we come into the practice looking for, but they may develop naturally as needed. The main focus of the practice is coming back to our state of pure consciousness, coming back to who we truly are, freeing our consciousness, freeing ourselves to step into full life mastery. And if our plan in this full life mastery involves having super abilities, then they will develop naturally because this is part of who we truly are and this is what we need. Something I like to say about super abilities is be careful what you wish for, because the way I see it is you will develop the super ability if you need it. And so be careful because you may need it because of a extremely challenging situation or something that requires it of you. You need to step up and become this person with this particular ability to meet a moment, to help somebody, to heal something. So these these gifts come with a great deal of responsibility, and we approach them with a lot of respect and humility. We also approach them with a do not mind mentality. So when something miraculous or out of the quote unquote ordinary happens, the teaching is to not focus on it, to observe and allow and not attach to it. Because of course, if we get attached to a super ability occurring, that kind of ruins it. And we run the risk of focusing on the super ability instead of the main point of the practice, which is again to step into our full power and full potential. So we can limit ourselves if we get overly attached to developing super abilities. These are not party tricks, right? These are necessary tools for life. And we call them super abilities because they are outside of the range of what mainstream science and medicine and whatever says is possible. But that doesn't mean that there's anything weird about them. They're actually perfectly normal. We just are in a society right now that doesn't recognize that possibility. The society we're in right now doesn't recognize the possibility that somebody could levitate or that somebody could bend a spoon with their mind. But that doesn't mean that it's not possible. Um, One other thing I just wanted to say about super abilities is that they are easier to develop as children. So one of the things that Dr. Pong had going on at the Medicineless Hospital was a small program of training children to really hone in and develop their super abilities. And that apparently was very successful. But if you are not a child with a super malleable child's mind, that doesn't mean that it's not possible to still step into your full potential with regards to super abilities as an adult. So everyone has the same potential, regardless of how old you are or what age you are. So you don't need to have any regrets or feeling like you got left out. If you require a super ability and you step into this practice where you are freed and able to become who you need to be and step into your full potential, then you will develop them, and that will come very naturally and it will feel very naturally. And it will, those super abilities will therefore naturally also be able to be used for good and for healing. So um, perhaps there are other lineages or traditions that have a different focus for super abilities. In Zhineng Qigong, our focus is so clearly, again, on this freed consciousness state of unconditional love, peace, happiness, and gratitude that any gifts that you receive go fully towards the support of those ends. So our practice naturally puts us in a place to expand love and goodness and healing. So some people are afraid of their own super abilities because they're afraid of, if I have all this power, what am I going to do? Is it going to be balanced? Am I going to do bad things with these super abilities? And that is not where we play in Zhineng Qigong. What we play in the field of unconditional love, peace, happiness, gratitude, we play in the field of harmonizing and healing. And so it is a very safe and secure playing field and place to explore um, the full possibilities of life on Earth. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the YouTube chat. I'd love to talk more about this subject. If you would like to receive more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions about me or my Qigong teaching options, you can go to my website, intothehum.com. Thank you.